Universal Wrestling Federation's Fury Hour! There's excitement in the air throughout this capacity crowd. This is the premiere of the UWF. Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Herb Abrams. Join me in welcoming wrestling's only living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Herb, I'm thrilled to be here. I'll tell you, we have some of the finest talent anywhere in the world. It's all together during UWF. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for an hour that's going to be a real treat.
On this week's show, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, wrestling's powerhouse. Also on the card, the unpredictable Cactus Jack will be with us. David Sammartino from Atlanta, Georgia. Portland's own roughhouse Billy Jack Haynes. South Africa's villain Colonel DeBeers. In addition, the wonderful one, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. And in the feature match, Killer B. Brian Blair will tangle with the dangerous one, Dan Spivey. And wrestling fans, as an added feature, Captain Lou Albano in our weekly segment, Captain's Corner. Wrestling fans, coming down the aisle right now is Dr. Death, Steve Williams. Bruno, this is one of wrestling's superstars. He's just a powerhouse. Bruno, what do you know about him?
Oh, no question, Herb. He is a powerful man, 270, 280 pounds. Tremendous wrestler, truly respected and feared by all opponents. Not only throughout the United States, but throughout the world. This is really one of the top wrestlers in the world today. And look at this, right off the bat. That's typical of Dr. Death. Did you see that attack on Davey Meltzer?
It looks like Steve Dr. Death Williams is ready to make a name right here from the very start in the UWF, Bruno.
Well, there he is, just delivering another big blow, ramming his head. Davey Meltzer's head, and he does it again on that buckle. That will really do a number on you. I mean, already you can see that Davey Meltzer and that shot, wow. Look at the tremendous power behind it.
Bruno, what do we know about his opponent? There goes another clothesline.
Well, in all honesty, I can't say that I know that much about Davey Meltzer. I know this, that obviously he's not a veteran. He may have only a few years' experience. But unfortunately, when you put a man like Meltzer with the likes of a Steve Williams, so experienced, who delivers such a powerful blow as he did in the very beginning of the match, it just took all the starch out of Davey Meltzer, and I think he's down, frankly.
Bruno, it appears as if he's humiliating this man right in the middle of the ring. He slapped him. Now he's motioning to the fans that he's going to... It appears like he's making a finishing move, Bruno.
Well, he's going to give a little demonstration of his awesome power. Let's see what he's going to do. Well, here it comes. Well, I see what he's going to do. He's going to do a military press with him. Look at this. At least he's kind, because he could literally throw him out of the ring, but instead, look at that powerful slam.
This guy he hasn't even had an offensive move here.
No, not at all. I mean, Williams is taking his time now because he knows he has this man beat. Look at this. He's taunting him right now, saying, get up, get up. How's he going to get up? I mean, Meltzer is done.
It appears as if he's mocking him for some reason, one or another.
Well, there's a simple answer to that. You know, Dr. Death is a sadist. I mean, he really loves to punish and torture his opponent, gives him great pleasure. Right? He's telling the referee, come on, give me a break. I'm just doing my usual thing, you know?
He could have pinned Davey moments ago, Bruno.
No question about it. But look at this, those blows to the back. Believe me, you know, to look at, maybe they don't seem so awesome, but there's a lot of power behind them. And then a headbutt like that. I mean, he shook his own head. I think he even felt it a little bit.
Look at the fire in Dr. Death's eyes, Bruno. It's intense. It's very intense.
There's something evil about those eyes. But he's telling the referee, come on, ref. I'm not doing anything wrong. This is me, man. This is the way I do things.
The referee seems to be getting heated up, trying to back Steve away from his opponent.
He just delivered one powerful kick at the midsection of Meltzer. This Meltzer right now, I think you'd rather be anywhere than where he's at right now. Believe me, you don't want to be there.
A shot to the chest.
You know, powerful blow like that to the chest. You got to remember that this is a man, 280 pounds or so, who really knows how to put the power. Now look at this. Now you're going to see a vertical suplex. Look at the easy. He's going to straighten him up, and then boom, he really drives him down.
Just like last night's garbage.
Gee whiz. But that's now look at this. What is he doing here?
Oh, he's setting him up for the football tackle, Bruno. Boom! Down goes Davey Meltzer.
Does he put some power behind that tackle? Does he not?
And he could go for the pin right now, but no. Instead, he's signaling one more time to the fans.
He could have gone for the pin 30 seconds after the match if he wanted to. And here comes another power.
Boom! One more time. Well, he's not even pinning him.
No, he's just torturing the man. That's all. He gets great pleasure out of this. He's telling the audience, look at this, and boom, he throws a right.
Even the referee seems to be baffled, Bruno.
No, not baffled. I think he's a little upset, saying, hey, come on, you got the man. Why don't you just finish it off? Now look at this. You're going to body slam him here? Uh-oh, look at this. Drives him right against the buckles. That's as devastating as a body slam. And here he does it again. And now comes the big power slam.
Wow, down for the count. 1, 2, 3. Steve Williams, Bruno, he's got it.
Well, we knew he had it. I mean, let's face it. We knew 30 seconds after the match started. We knew that after death, that thing's under control.
Dr. Death seems to be making some... What is he doing here? What is this?
He wrote some kind of a note on a piece of paper. Look at this. He shoves it into... Mom, talk about the...
Steve is sending a message to Dr. Death.
Look at the replay now. Look at this. Here comes that power, almost like a power slam. One bottle, and boom, here comes the big power slam for the pin. Absolutely awesome.
Coming up next, the unpredictable Cactus Jack will take on David Sammartino.
I was putting in a lot of late hours at the office. The pressure was really getting to me. My doctor told me if I didn't get some exercise, I'd be a prime candidate for a heart attack. That's why I got on track.
Nordic Track.
Nordic Track was just what I needed to work off stress. And my doctor says my blood pressure's lower, too.
I had a terrible time losing weight after my second baby, and dieting wasn't enough. That's when I got on track.
Nordic Track.
With Nordic Track, I was able to lose weight and still eat regular meals.
I really wanted to enjoy this time with my grandson, but I didn't have the energy to keep up. That's when I got on track.
Nordic Track.
Now I've got more pep. I haven't felt this good in years.
They all got on track with Nordic Track, because Nordic Track is the easy way to get in shape and help you feel your best. Nordic Track actually duplicates cross-country skiing, the world's best no-impact aerobic exercise. So it's a great way to get in shape, manage stress, and help control weight. Unlike sit-down exercisers like bikes and rowing machines, Nordic Track provides a total body workout. It tones, develops, and conditions all the major muscles of your upper and lower body. And Nordic Track's patented flywheel design creates a smooth, rhythmic motion no other ski machine can match. Plus, an independent research study shows that users prefer Nordic Track more than 6 to 1 over exercise bikes and rowing machines. And Nordic Track's quality is backed by a 2-year warranty. Call our toll-free number for this free brochure with complete details on Nordic Track.
Life is better when you're on track.
So get on track with Nordic Track.
For details on Nordic Track, call 1-800-526-1700. That's 1-800-526-1700.
Wrestling fans, we're back with the action, and coming down the aisle right now is the unpredictable Cactus Jack. Bruno, this man is from the Twilight Zone.
I'll tell you something. He is really something to look at. We know he's really a maniac in that ring. But I'll tell you what, he is a tough cookie.
And his opponent, Bruno, is your son, David Sammartino.
Well, you know, this I can tell you this about David Sammartino. Of course, he is my son, but David has been wrestling, believe it or not, in the amateur since he was about 8 years of age. And he's a veteran now. He's at it for about 9 years. But I'll tell you what, right now, David is really going to be put to the test because this man does not deal with a full deck. This guy is an orthodox kind of wrestler. He's dangerous, and he's rather vicious.
Well, I'll say this about Cactus Jack. I've seen him work before, and I believe he's 36 cards short of a full deck.
Well, you're right, baby, but I'll tell you what, he's still extremely tough guy.
There's no love lost between these two guys.
This is Cactus Jack, and I would rather hurt a man than love a woman. But today, David Sammartino, in front of a national TV audience, I'm going to have to settle for hurting you. Cactus Jack, let's not talk about hurt, but rather survival. Because if you think David Sammartino is a walk in the park, Well, I'll take that walk in the park and I'll turn that into the most terrorizing obstacle course that you've ever met in your career.
Hey, Bruno, look at David. He's giving Cactus Jack some good shots in the midsection.
Yes, but boy, there's no love lost between these two, is there? And here comes a buckle. Boom.
Oh, boy.
Now, see?
Illegal move, Bruno.
Well, he's using the ropes for leverage, but David was lucky to kick out. But there he could have gotten a pin and a loss, but he was able to kick out. And there's a big chop.
The big man went down, but he's right up.
He's saying, hey, punk, you do that again, and I'm really going to teach you a lesson. And David says, don't talk to me like that, and he slaps him twice, 3 times.
David has a temper, Bruno. Look at the temper on David. Well, maybe he can knock some sense into Cactus Jack's head, huh?
Well, he just got him out with a knee in the lower back, and I'll tell you what, you know, that's rough. And, ooh, knee to the arm as he hangs onto that arm. Let's see what David wants to do. He probably wants to bring him down on the mat, keeps working on the arm, which is a good idea. And Emma locks him.
It appears to me that David wants to be a scientific wrestler, Bruno, like you were, but he's so fired up with this Cactus Jack, he's approaching him almost through a methodical point of view.
Okay, right now he's sticking to the hammerlock. You see, you can't go in a ring with a Cactus Jack and have any thoughts at all that you're going to have a scientific match, because it will not be possible. You've got to go out there prepared, mentally and physically prepared, and you're going there for a war. Right now it's overhead wrist lock, and let's see who's going to be stronger. Looks like right now that Cactus Jack is the stronger of the two.
Well, David came back, and he pulled his hair.
But a nice little reverse and back to the hammer lock. That was a good move by David.
It almost appears as if Cactus Jack looks like a mad scientist, Bruno.
Well, I'll tell you what, really, he's a scary-looking guy. Ooh, driving that shoulder and that buckle, I'll tell you, that hurts. And now that knee to the lower back.
Nothing seems to faze this guy, though. He just pops right up and he goes, look at the face on this man.
The reputation that Cactus Jack has is that he can take punishment like no other man. And that's true. I've seen this guy take blows that anybody else would have been carried out on a stretcher, and he just keeps coming back.
David looks pretty ripped here, Bruno.
Well, he's got an arm bar now, and you see this when you put the pressure properly on this, you put pressure on the elbow, the wrist, and of course I think he may even be yanking on a finger or two here.
But it seems to me that Cactus Jack is just kind of resting. He's not out of wind. In fact, look, he's retaliating right now.
Yeah. Well, not out of wind, but I think David for a while was outmaneuvering him. But right now, Cactus Jack with those mighty blows of his, he has stunned David and just threw him to the buckles, and let's see what goes from here. And whips him again.
Well, of course, Cactus has
Whoa, did you see that? He wanted to give a shoulder block to David. David ducked, and he threw right between those ropes against that steel post. And look at the guy. He's back in there in action. Unbelievable.
He's got him back down with that arm bar, Bruno.
Well, you know, one wise thing, when you get a man and you're weakening a certain part of his body, if you can stay with it, keep working on it, and if you eliminate, for example, if he takes all the zap out of that arm, you know, it really handicaps Cactus Jack to where he will not have the power to use that arm, and you know you're really weakening him. Now the Sammartino, you see how he's rowing and rowing. He's really ramming that up there, that arm up there, and he's really doing a number here, not only on the elbow but on his shoulder as well.
Yeah, I think Cactus Jack is at a little disadvantage here because he is weakening that arm.
But keep in mind, we're talking about Cactus Jack. This guy, where somebody else ordinarily might even be at a point of submission here, this guy here, he gets up often. I've seen him other times, and you know, like nothing happened. He just, I don't know what it is with the guy. He feels no pain.
Yeah, see, I believe David should be on him more. He should be punishing him more rather than giving Cactus Jack the time right now to kind of get a breather.
Well, that's true, but in a sense, he's really trying to hang on to that arm. Tries to see, he's still working on that arm.
He's pounding on him.
Well, this is an illegal move in itself, but hey, when you're with Cactus Jack, you can't worry too much about the rule book because Cactus Jack doesn't know what that means.
Yeah, see, David's at a pretty bad weight advantage here, Bruno, and I believe that's affecting him getting Cactus down right.
Well, right now, Cactus Jack delivered a pretty good blow on the side, the lower red area of David, because he's in pain. But look at this now. What's he doing? Biting him.
Biting his stomach. Oh, this man is a madman.
Rams his head right against that buckle. Clothesliner.
Wow, this looks like it could be it, wrestling fans.
Now you see Cactus
Going down for the pin, Bruno.
Yeah, let's see though. I don't think he'll hold David down. David's not going to go down that easy. They'll have to do more than that to keep him down for a pin. But you see the thing about this Cactus Jack. After all the punishment he took, okay, all that punishment, whoa, we just ripped him out of the ring. And look at him now. He's back now, and he's got the edge. He's got the advantage. You see what I mean? This guy feels no pain.
Yeah, David looks like he appears to be hurt right here. He appears to be hurt. What's he going to do, Bruno? Oh, my, what a devastating blow to the throat, Bruno. Cactus is getting back in the ring, and David, I'm very concerned about him right now. We're going to have to find out what happens to David after this.
People are saying, what has resurrected David Sammartino back into professional wrestling? And that's plain and simple, and that's the UWF for one reason and one reason only. Because this is the only wrestling organization that doesn't make a mockery out of professional wrestling, that has collected the toughest men in the world to compete here. And that's why I'm here, because you see, David Sammartino needs a challenge, and that's why I'm here. And the contract is open.
Oh, yeah, everybody's buzzing over the UWF merchandise. Check out these caps. Aren't they cool? Check out this shirt. I like it. Oh, yeah, look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging. And look at... Oh, no, Haynes retaining Spivey? I don't think I'd get to this one.
The Universal Wrestling Federation returns to the Southern California area on Thursday, October 11th. Tempers are going to go off the scale as the hottest stars heat up the night.
Whoa, the world's turning! The yin's up, the stock's up, and you know what else is up? UWF! And I'm telling you it's up! There's a lot of great athletes, but you're looking at the greatest. A four-time All-American at the University of Oklahoma. Football, wrestling. Hey, I beat them all. I've thrown them out. In bars, let me tell you, bars, we're not going to talk about bars now. We're talking about pro wrestling. Pro wrestling's all about it right now. UWF, I'm here in Los Angeles. They call it the La La Land. I don't call it the La La Land. I call it where all pro athletes come. You got the Raiders, you got San Diego Chargers, and you got the world champion, 49ers. Well, you're looking at another world champion right here. UWF, don't forget it.
The Universal Wrestling Federation returns to the Southern California area on Thursday, October 11th. Tempers are going to go off the scale as the hottest stars heat up the night. Fans, we're back to action here. David appears to be dazed, but he's going back in the ring, Bruno. Bruno, let me ask you, how does it feel as being the father? Doesn't this bother you of what just occurred here in the ring?
First of all, just seen my son, to answer your question, take a tremendous suplex here, and he's down, and let's see what happens here. 1, 2. Oh, it just kicked out in time. You know, look, Herb, I've been asked that question many, many times, and as a professional, I try to be a professional. Deep down in my guts, of course it bothers me. Every time I see him take a blow, it hurts me. But as a commentator, as a guy who's been in the ring for all these years, I have to play it just like David's just another wrestler. That's what I have to do. But naturally, I feel it inside. Right now, the main thing here, he's caught in a chin lock by this... I was going to say maniac, maybe being a little partial here, but that's how I view this man. But this chin lock here can be very, very, much more painful than it appears.
Well, it appears, Bruno, that Cactus Jack does have the edge over David, because I'm sure he's still recuperating from that devastating blow to the throat, and maybe he's regaining a little strength here.
David's got a lot of power. As you can see, look at those biceps as he pulled his arms apart. But, well, Cactus Jack just came with a knee right in the middle of the back. And that took a little steam out of David again, and he's caught in the same reverse chin lock again.
Yeah, Cactus Jack is staying on him. He's on him.
Let me say this about David, my son. You know, David's experiment with his body weight. I remember when he weighed 255, and he was a very powerful power lifter. But now he's down to about 225. He tells me that perhaps he's not as strong as he was, but he feels like he has more speed, he has great stamina, and he believes that he still has a lot of strength. And look at this, he's still caught in his chin lock, and somehow I can't seem to be able to escape it. And I'm a little surprised. Uh-oh, wait a minute. David is steady. There he is.
Looks like he's picking him up. Yes, he is. What is this?
Oh, what a backdrop. What a backdrop. And you know what? Cactus Jack absolutely hit the back of his head. Now, right now, David, if he's got any strength, he should get up. He should get up right now and really take over. Well, you know, a while ago you said there's a man who wasn't able to fool that, but he sure was fought quick that time because as David came off those ropes where he got him in a bear hug and then he gave him that atomic drop and now a headbutt and again, David appears to be in trouble.
Now David is dazed. They're both out in the ring apron. They're both outside the ring.
But did you see how he did it? Here, this maniac, he came running, he clotheslined David, he threw himself to use more leverage in order to bring David over. But you know what? In reality, I think he took a bigger fall. He landed harder out there than David did.
But he doesn't even appear to be dazed, Bruno. He's up and going.
That's the reputation of Cactus Jack, that this guy, for whatever reason, feels no pain.
Well, it appears as Jack's going to give David more punishment. What have we got here?
He's trying to give David a suplex, and he's not doing it. He's not doing. David is resisting, but of course, let's see what happens.
Oh, a reverse suplex by David Sammartino.
Now, ordinarily, a suplex on a hard foot like that should be it. That should be it. Follows up with a big kick to the head. And look at this guy. Look at Cactus Jack. I mean, he's in the receiving end, but look at him. I mean, he's not out by any means.
David appears to have got the days out of him right now. He's mad, Bruno. David looks mad.
He's fired up. Big chop. One chop. The second chop. See, right now that he's got the guy, a little bit, you've got to go. You've got to deliver every blow that you can imagine. Those slaps, well, chops, fine. But those slaps, you're not going to hurt the Cactus Jack with a slap.
Any ordinary man would have been down for the count, Bruno, at this point.
Right now, beautiful kick right in the midsection.
Folding him in a small package. 1, 2. Almost.
Almost, but not quite. Close, but no cigar. Lefts and rights to the midsection. Boom, boom, good speed.
David's giving him some illegal punches there.
I don't know if you hit this guy in the head if it affects him any. Center rope. Whoa, a neck breaker.
Wow, that looked... Well, I hate to say, but it appears as Jack should get on him right now.
Come on, David, come on, get up. You know, a neck breaker like that often enough, I've seen many opponent after that move where he's out for the count. And
whoa, rams his head to the mat, fans. Maybe they're both tiring here a little bit, but...
Let's cut to Jack. Here he goes, whipping him to the buckle.
Ooh, right in the small of the back, Bruno. David.
Well, he threw him so hard that when he hit the buckle, it came flying over. It came flying right off of it.
Jack just picks him up again. Looks like a reverse cradle here.
What a backslide. No, I think he wants to get him on a backslide. Come on, bend over. If he can bend over and bring him over his shoulder, he'll have him on a backslide. I don't know if it's sufficient for a pin, but it can happen. It can happen.
Maybe pin. No.
Gee, only a couple. Boy, this guy, I tell you,
these guys are really going at it now. I think it's a matter of stamina and agility at this point, Bruno. Who's going to be the victor of this match?
Well, you see now, that's, you know, David was out punching him. What's he do? He scraped him across the eyes, and that didn't slow him down too much. Leg dive, brings him down. You got to deliver some big blows right now.
Well, Jack having the height and the weight advantage over David, it seems as if it's playing a more of an advantage or a disadvantage to David at this time.
Yeah, but right now, listen, right now he's got the upper hand here. Let's just wait and see, because right now he does seem to have Cactus Jack kind of hurt. Look at that, a big, powerful knee right to the side of the head.
Yeah, Jack appears to be tiring right here, Bruno.
Well, I don't know if he's tired. I think that... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, he looks like...
What is this? What is this?
Now that was ridiculous. That will be a disqualification. It has to be. You don't do that to an official. That has to be. That has to go into a disqualification.
Out of the sky blue, Cactus Jack headbutts the referee. I don't understand it.
I don't know if maybe the referee told him to break. Maybe the referee told him to... I don't know what happened, but why would he do that? He raises his hand. No way, pal. It can't happen.
Referee is getting back in the ring. I don't really know what the official announcement will be here, wrestling fans.
There's the replay. Look at this. A deliberate headbutt. Hey, when you do that, that's it. He's disqualified. No question about it. David is the winner.
Wow! The referee awards the decision to David Sammartino. Still to come, wrestling fans, Captain Lou's Corner.
I'm Cy Sperling, president of Hair Club for Men. These men called Hair Club's toll-free number, requesting our informative booklet about thinning hair. Probably the best call they've ever made. Inside is everything you need to know about hair replacement, including this complete objective bibliography. You'll learn about toupees, weaves, transplants, The misconceptions of minoxidil, as well as Hair Club's non-surgical strand-by-strand method, which adds carefully matched top-quality human hair to your own hair. In no time, you'll have a natural-looking head of hair that lets you lead a worry-free, active lifestyle. No chemicals, no surgery, yet it feels like a part of you. The price is based on your degree of hair loss. And remember, we stand behind it. If you want more facts free and without obligation, you can call this toll-free number for your free booklet. Consultations are free. And by the way, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Gasoline advertising uses these words a lot. You know what they mean? Gasolines are all the same. Until now. One is better. In a BMW test run on each of the 6 leading national gasolines, one clearly surpassed the others. Texaco System 3. Only Texaco System 3 removed deposits from dirty intake valves. Can that make a difference on the road? And you thought all gasolines were the same.
UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation, the ultimate in sports entertainment. Coming down the aisle right now, wrestling fans, is Portland's own Billy Jack Haynes. Bruno, this man is a tremendous talent to the sport.
Billy Jack has been around a while, and I'll tell you what, he is one of the more popular wrestlers around the country and around the world, as a matter of fact. Big man and very powerful guy. I'll tell you what, he's got a full Nelson second to no one.
Yeah, I remember his full Nelson, and he is a very, very powerful individual. His opponent is, of course, Spitball Patterson. We don't know much about him other than the fact that he's been wrestling for a while, and he's at no disadvantage in height and weight, Bruno.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, nice takedown. See, got behind him, scooped him up, took him down. Beautiful takedown, and now he's trying to kick out Spitball. Well, that's one way of getting to the ropes. But what I was going to say is, here are two guys you just mentioned, the same size. Height-wise, Spitball might be maybe an inch taller. Weight-wise, they might be the same. But look at the distribution of the weight of these two. You can see where the better conditioned athlete is, and that's, of course, Billy Jack Haynes.
Well, there's obviously no doubt about that. Billy Jack works out at the gym 4 or 5 days a week. It appears that Spitball does just that.
Spitball just got behind, Billy Jack, but he didn't know what to do. And Billy Jack just took that arm and took him over the side, and now he's got him in an arm bar. You know, when you get behind somebody like that, you can't just hold. You're giving the man time to think and to react. And Spitball just, sort of hugged Billy Jack from behind, and he was just hanging on. Serious mistake. You don't do that and get away with it.
Well, we know that Billy Jack could go either way. He could be a scientific wrestler, he could be a brawler in that ring, Bruno.
Hey, listen, to be a successful wrestler today in the world of wrestling, you have to do just that, because there are individuals who come in that ring. They don't come in there with the intention of wrestling. They come right off the bat and catch you with a kick or a stiff punch or whatever. So you have to be able to do that. You know, early on in my career, I learned that I got these cauliflower ears and this busted nose because I thought that you had to go in there and be a scientific wrestler, and all of a sudden I'm there to make a wrestling move and I'm met with a knee or a kick or whatever. And you learn after a while, and believe me, you better learn how to fight back. But this is the easy way to get out of trouble. Just go to the ropes and let the referee break.
Yeah, well, it's a clean break by Billy Jack. He gave his opponent some time to get up, gentlemen.
And here we go again. Now, let's see. Billy Jack saying, come here. And he did with an uppercut. Billy Jack says, that's not what I had in mind.
Well, this is the first time it appears that Billy Jack may be in a little trouble.
Nice elbow. He really caught Blackjack. He came off the ropes. The Spitball with a nice elbow. And they did, no doubt about it. He stunned Billy.
Bruno, did you see that? Did you see Spitball just spit, or was that Billy Jack that spit?
No, that's Billy Jack. He got hit in the midsection so hard that I just couldn't help it, I guess. hey, this guy's no weakling. You know, he weighs 285. He's a big man.
Yeah, that's an elbow smash to the throat.
Yeah, but he came charging from center ring, and he really put his weight behind that elbow smash. And when you put the 280 pounds behind that elbow, you can see Billy Jack is hurting right now. And here he goes, a beautiful reversal. Oh, what a beautiful suplex. That was great. He whips him to center rope, gets right in from the back, picks him up into a beautiful suplex. That was great.
What have we got here? Billy Jack looks like he's going to take him off from the top rope.
Ooh, wow. Did you see that? See, I thought he was going to catch him with a knee. Instead, he came up the rope, got him by the back of the head and hair, and drove his face right down to that mat.
Face first.
Oh, wow. What a knee drop right across the throat.
Yeah, it looks like Billy Jack may have him here.
Yeah, what's he telling the people? He's telling them, here it comes.
Nelson. Here comes the full Nelson, Bruno. The finishing move for Billy Jack Haynes is devastating full Nelson.
Got news for you. When Billy Jack applies the full Nelson, applies it properly, there is no escape, as Spitball's about to find out right now. And there's your submission.
Submission right there. The winner of this match, Billy Jack Haynes.
Look at the replay. Here he goes now. He shows him as he applies it full Nelson. Look at the power he's putting. Oh, wait, look at Spitball. He's out. I mean, he's completely out and down for the count.
Wrestling fans, we take you back August 26, 1990, in New York City, to the press conference that took place announcing the formation of the UWF with B. Brian Blair and Dangerous Dan Spivey. Let's listen now.
You know, I haven't seen you be too successful without Sid Vicious. You know, I could be nasty too.
Wow. And insult to injury, and Danny's a big fellow.
You know, at least I've been working. I haven't been sitting behind the desk, you know, working behind the gym or something.
Oh, wow. What's he suggesting there?
Oh! Now you see, wrestling fans, that what this despicable act that Danny Spivey...
You know, every time I see this, I can't believe it. It's like...
Look at this. He rams him into the wall, Bruno. And look at this. This is an act of disgrace. Well, Bruno, it's obvious these guys really have it in for each other. And before we see our feature match, let's visit Captain Lou's Corner with Captain Lou Albano.
Hi, I'm Captain Lou Albano, and I've been asked this question many a time. Where do you find the world's greatest wrestling? Well, I'll tell you. It's the UWF. And right now, my very special guest, B. Brian Blair.
Oh, yeah, Captain Lou, is it good to see you? It's been a while, buddy.
Well, I can say, B. Brian, it's a pleasure to see you. I know what's going on with you and Danny Spivey. I saw the tape, and I felt very insulted about what happened to you. I'd like you to talk about it. Explain a little bit about it.
Well, let me just say this, Cap Lou. You know that I've been from ocean to ocean, and I've been from coast to coast. But right now, Dangerous Dan Spivey, you're the man that I despise the most. Because you got a lot of nerve, buddy. You got a lot of nerve. See, you know what happened, Captain Lou? You saw what happened. I was at the press conference, being a gentleman, just like I always like to be. And Dangerous Danny Spivey has got to throw a pitcher of water in my face so he can try to make a name over me, B. Brian Blair, so he can head right to the top. Well, it doesn't work like that, Dan Spivey. I'm going to show you that, because you're a tall man, and I knew a story a long time ago about a man that chopped down a cherry tree. And that might be a story, and it might not. But I'm going to show you the real thing, buddy, because I guarantee you, you are a big man, and you are a tough man, but you're only a human being, and you put your pants on one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
Well, I've got to say, B. Brian, I have had Spivey out here with me, and I talked to him. The man seems very cocky. He feels his size is a credit to him. I don't believe that the size counts. I don't believe that extra height is going to add to it. I believe you have wrestling knowledge, wrestling ability. You've got professional leverage, balance, and professional wrestling. That is vital, and I know about tag team combinations. I know what you did with Jim Bronzell, because I've had 17 tag team champions. So either singly or as a combined effort, B. Brian, I'm going to put my money on you.
I guarantee you one thing, Captain Lou. When it's all over with Dangerous Dan Spivey, you're going to look like you got a bad case of the hives. Whoo, yeah.
You know, I'm in the best shape of my life right now, and I got to be. I've wrestled all over the world, all over the globe. But now I come to the UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation. I still love you, little kid, but Billy Jack Haynes goes in that ring to win. And I know the toughest competition is here in the UWF, so no matter what goes down, the full Nelson's ready, and I come in that ring to do one thing, and to fight and win.
Oh, yeah. yeah, everybody's buzzing over the UWF merchandise. Check out these caps. Aren't they cool? Check out this shirt. I like it. Oh, yeah. Look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging. And look at... Oh, no. Haynes retaining Spivey? I don't think I'd get to this one.
The Universal Wrestling Federation returns to the Southern California area on Thursday, October 11th. Tempers are going to go off the scale as the hottest stars heat up the night.
The world has been against South African Colonel DeBeers for much too long. But now, the UWF promises me a chance at a world title. They said they will not be prejudiced against Colonel DeBeers. Well, it's about time that there was fairness in America, because America seems blind to a lot of things. Blind to the fact that their politicians lie to them. Blind to the fact that the national debt keeps soaring. Blind to the fact that the world's greatest athlete, Colonel DeBeers, has been amongst your midst, and he's never been given the proper recognition that he deserves. But let it be known that in the Valley of the Blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Tempers are going to go off the scale when the Universal Wrestling Federation returns to the Southern California area on Thursday, October 11th. We're back to Mad Action Wrestling fans. Herb Abrams here with Bruno Sammartino. We have coming down the ring area from South Africa, Colonel DeBeers. This is one arrogant individual and wrestler in the ring. This individual is a mean, hard-looking guy, Bruno. What do you have to say about him?
Well, keep in mind, too, he's a 295-pound man. He's about 6'4" or 5. So, you know, with that arrogance goes an awful lot of size, a lot of power, and I'll tell you what, you talk about mean. This is Mr. Mean. And you know what? Right now, I feel for his opponent, Michael Allen. I mean, Michael Allen's an average-sized wrestler. What is he, about 235 pounds, 240 pounds? But next to DeBeers, whoop. Hammerlock, good switch. He switched, but you see the experience they get. DeBeers comes with that elbow and catches him right in the chop.
Well, this youngster is a local boy here from San Bernardino, and he's new to the grappling game, Bruno. And he's going to take a big lesson and learn a big lesson from Colonel DeBeers.
But did you see that? DeBeers got him by the hair. I mean, he yanked him about 3-4 feet in the air and slammed him down. Arm knee to the back. Well, this youngster is going to get a big lesson from a mean, vicious, tough individual. And I question if Michael Allen has ever experienced in his wrestling days someone quite like Colonel DeBeers.
Wow, he just took a big fist to the face from the Colonel. Ah, that's a vicious move. He rammed his head into his army boot.
Big buckle and a clothesliner.
What a clothesline that was, Bruno.
Hey, listen, give Michael Allen a little credit. He's hurt, but he took a good shot at the DeBeers midsection. Didn't do much harm, but he's fighting back anyway. Uh-oh. There's a side, let's see.
Backbreaker.
Backbreaker right on the knee. Now, I'll tell you, that hurts. I can tell you. I've had that happen to me a few times, and that really does a number on your lower back. Well, there's the arrogant guy. He knows he's got him pinned, condom one or so, and yanks him by the hair.
Yeah, he had him beat, Bruno, right in the middle of the ring, and yet he decided to continue the onslaught on this young up-and-newcomer here at the UWF.
You saw a little different version of a neck breaker. As you saw, he took the head of Michael on his knee and then just drove down. I mean, it's also a version of a reverse backbreaker. Now, this one's good. See, he took him up. And
wow.
Allen just brought his scissors in from the scissors, took him over. Nice drop kick. Nice drop kick. No.
There's the inexperience coming to play, Bruno.
Well, he telegraphed that, and of course, DeBeers was quick enough. He saw it coming, he stepped aside, and he took a blow to his own back, knocking the wind out of him a little bit, and he's back on the receiving end.
Well, I guess that patch doesn't disclaim any of his eyesight during the match, Bruno.
Now, look at this move. Watch. Boom. I've seen him do this before. He puts the knee behind the man's back and drives him down head first on that mat. And this is one of his favorite moves. I've seen DeBeers do this a number of times. Now, front face lock, and let's see what he's going to do with it. Oh, man.
Oh, that's over. This match is over, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. He's out of there. Colonel DeBeers, your victor here on the UWF Fury Hour. Colonel DeBeers pins the man.
But as you can see on the replay, DeBeers took him on a front face lock, really drove him down, knocking him out, and then just turned him over for the pin. And there's your 1, 2, 3.
Well, wrestling fans, you saw it. This individual has proved his arrogance. Still, after he has beaten his man, he's there gloating. This bigoted, rotten excuse for a human being. And coming into the wrestling ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, the return of Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, Bruno.
That's right, Paul Orndorff. And I'm going to tell you something. When you talk about energy personified, that's Paul Orndorff. From the time that bell rings, this man is non-stop action. He is always in such tremendous shape. He's just awesome in that ring. Well, Mr. Riki Ataki, I'm afraid, not that I know that much about Mr. Ataki, but I'm afraid that he's going to be in for one night of experience that he will not forget.
Yeah, I think Mr. Ataki has his work cut out from this evening with Mr. Wonderful.
You know, Paul might have taken off maybe 10, 15 pounds, but somehow he seems really hard. His body's really defined. And look at the speed, and look at this, whoa, beautiful duck, terrific close liner. See what I mean? They're always moving, tremendous energy.
Yeah, Ataki seems to have heard a funny bone there, and Paul just going out after him, and he rammed him to the pole, Bruno.
I tell you, Paul is a no-nonsense guy. I mean, he may be a fan favorite, but he'll go out there, and he can be rough, and he can be nasty, as Mr. Ataki's finding out right now.
Yeah, I sure wouldn't want to be in Mr. Ataki's shoes right now. It looks like he's in a...
You know, Orndorff always, when he wrestles, almost like a hangry man, like he's always really angry. Oh, you know what he just said, to the fans? He's saying, hey, do you want me to give him the pile driver? That's his move, you know. And I'll tell you something else, Herb, when he does... Beautiful drop kick. Beautiful. I was about to say, when he does deliver that pile driver, he does it like nobody's ever done it before. And when he does it, believe me, it's curtains for that individual.
It sure is, Bruno. It's a reverse suplex here.
Beautiful suplex.
No, I don't think he's going to get him here, no. Well, he picked him up.
Well, yeah, I'm a little surprised at Paul, though. It's not, doing something like that.
And look how pleased he is with himself that he picked him up and didn't pin him right there.
No.
Knee to the midsection. Yeah, I tell you, I'd like to see a match between Orndorff and DeBeers, arrogance and arrogant.
I'll tell you what, it would certainly be a match, I'll tell you that. But right now, Rick, he's probably saying to himself, my Lord, what did I get myself into?
Well, I think he'd probably rather be home in his hometown of Japan right now.
What is Paul going to do from that top rope?
Elbow smash to the top of the head. Now he's setting him up right now for the power driver. He wants the fan approval, Bruno. The fans want to see it.
He's got it. Look at people are standing up. They're all standing for him. Go ahead.
Here it is. It's coming, wrestling fans. The Orndorff pile driver. Boom! That's it. That's history. Ataki is history.
Yeah, well, no pun intended, but I think he Pearl Harbored him. Thumbs up for Paul Orndorff, winner of this match.
Wow, what is this, Bruno?
Now, where did it come from?
Dr. Death has entered the ring, wrestling fans. What business is it of Dr. Death to come in and interfere in this match?
I think he came in to issue some kind of a challenge. At least I have to assume that. And Orndorff is saying, hey, guy, you ready? I'm here. Let's go.
Hey, and I got to tell you, Dr. Death thinks that this is a Davey Meltzer. He's wrong. This is Mr. Wonderful.
Right, Orndorff ain't going to back off. He's saying, hey, come on, you came in here to do something, let's go at it. Right now, I see a lot of threatening, but really no action. But look at the referee, got pushed out of the ring, and he's...
That referee is out. We got some...
Oh, I think something's going to happen here. There's already started to put a little push here. These two guys are really going to get into it. You watch. You watch. You're going to see a big battle right here.
Look at the intensity level of these combatants here right now.
Any second, you're going to see these guys attack each other. I mean, there's no love lost here either.
This is a dream match.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Dr. Death just turns away from
out. I don't believe that. I mean, he's the one. He was the one who came in the ring.
Something. Ladies and gentlemen, our feature match will be coming up next when we see the showdown, the match between Killer B, B. Brian Blair, and the dangerous one, Danny Spivey, after this.
The magnificent Yankee, the great number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Yes, it's Mickey Mantle. In an exciting new video, the Mick tells you his own story, his career, his riotous escapades on and off the field, and much, much more. Meet a Mickey Mantle few fans have ever known. Learn the real story behind the infamous Copacabana incident. Feel the excitement of the record-breaking home run race with Roger Maris. Recapture the drama of Don Larson's perfect game. Watch Casey Stengel tie a Senate subcommittee in knots.
He was really putting the stinglese to him that day.
Hear the hilarious story of how Billy Martin shot a cow.
Billy was always a great one for jokes.
Meet Ford, Berra, and the great Joe DiMaggio. See some of the longest home runs ever hit. It's all here on one great video, acclaimed by critics everywhere. Use your credit card and call toll-free to order Mickey Mantle. The American dream comes to life. Just $19.95 plus $3.50 shipping.
Order now by calling 1-800-255-8400.
Hello?
Hi, honey. I just checked in.
How was the flight?
Bad food, good movie.
I miss you.
I miss you, too.
You feel so alone when you're not here.
Did you, lock all the doors and turn on the ADT system?
Yep.
The last thing a burglar wants to see. ADT helps protect your home and family 24 hours a day, every day of the year by linking your home to an ADT customer service center. Call 1-800-ADT-INFO. For a small monthly fee and one-time installation charge, our SafeWatch system can help protect your home against break-ins, fire, and medical emergencies. Help protect your home. Help protect your peace of mind. Call 1-800-ADT-INFO.
I'll see you at home tomorrow night, then. I love you both.
We love you, too. We'll be here.
ADT, we're home even when you're not.
ADT SafeWatch. Call this number now. Only $395 installation and $19.95 monthly monitoring fee. ADT, we're home even when you're not.
The moment of truth is here, wrestling fans. Coming down the aisle in our feature match, the dangerous one, Dan Spivey. And look at the fire in this man's eyes, that crazed look. This guy's a wrestler to be reckoned with here at the UWF. Here he comes, wrestling fans. His opponent, the Killer B, B. Brian Blair. He is a fan favorite and one of the favorites of the fans here at the UWF. And the match is now going to take place, Bruno.
It certainly will, and I'll tell you what. I was going to say, you watch, when one of them steps in the ring, you're going to attack each other like two angry dogs because these two despise each other. But surprisingly, look at this. He's a little hesitant. Look on who's part. Spivey.
Well, I think Spivey's kind of taunting with him, playing with him. Brian, of course, is upset because of what happened at the press conference and everything that's happened between that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know what you're going to see here, I believe, just my opinion. These two guys are really capable of having a great wrestling match, especially, B. Brian Blair's got clever wrestling moves, but you're not going to see that here. You see that eye kick, you caught him right in the face. There's so much hate between these two guys that you're going to see a brawl. I really believe this. You're not going to see a lot of beautiful wrestling maneuvers here because when two guys hate each other as much as these two, they're going to go out there and they're going to deliver every darn blow, illegal and otherwise, just to try to see how much pain and harm they can inflict on one another. look at this. I mean, Spivey, look at this with that choke hold here, and he's really putting that weight behind it. I'll tell you what, when you put that 350 pound, slingshots right in the middle of the ring. I'll tell you what, these guys, like as we said from the beginning, there's an awful lot of hate here, and these guys they're not going to be satisfied till one has really destroyed the other guy, really has done, I mean, real physical damage to him.
Yeah, this is the war to settle the score, but...
Hey, that bear hog. You know, a guy like Spivey with that 350 pounds frame of his got an awful lot of power, and I'll tell you what, he can really do a number on Blair's back with this one because he is powerful.
Yeah, it looks like he's crushing his ribs, Bruno. Oh, this could be it for Blair.
Blair's in pain. Look at him. You can really see he's in pain. The referee's trying to, he's asking him, you want to quit? You want to give it up? But Spivey will not make Blair give up because Blair's been waiting for this match. There's an awful lot of hate that has built up from that incident in New York, and he'll rather see his back break before he'll quit.
He's out of it.
Oh, what a clothesliner. Gee, he came off the ropes. He was going to go for a tackle, but Spivey, to his credit, he caught him with a clothesliner, and there's Blair in trouble again. And boom, what a left right to the head.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, Blair's going to come back. I can feel it. I know it in my bones. He's going to come back. There it is. No.
There he goes with that hangman again.
Bruno, that looks like a big Bill Miller hold from years back.
Hey, believe me, I've been in that situation, and I'll tell you what, you feel like your head's going to be torn off your body. And Blair, I'll tell you, see the boots. I mean, you know, good. Right there, shot right midsection. But see, unfortunately, because he's turned away from him, and you know, he's got to try to deliver that blow and get some continuity with it, so that to get this guy Spivey down a little bit. Because so far it's been on Spivey, in all honesty.
Yeah, Blair needs to be outside the ring for a rehash of this.
Backdrop, beautiful.
Good move by Blair. Good move.
Now, if he can get up, no, see, Spivey's getting up before he is.
Losing the momentum here. This looks like a
abdominal stretch. Very good. Now, a guy like Spivey, if he gets an abdominal stretch like this, if he really leans his weight in and puts pressure on it, he can really stretch your ribs. I mean, he's right there. The way he's right now, if he leans more, puts more pressure onto that arm and leans his own body, puts a leverage to Spivey's left. Hey, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. He misses with the elbow drop. Brian's in agony, but...
in this match, Blair will be like the cat with 9 lives. You can take 7 lives, but he's going to keep coming back. He's going to keep coming back.
Oh, the neck breaker. This could be it. This could be it. 1, 2. No, Brian got out of it. Just in the nick of time. A split second, Bruno.
I'll tell you what, that's a rarity. I've seen Spivey do that neck breaker to many a guy, and they don't get up. He got up because, like I say, sheer guts, because he knows he don't want to go down and defeat.
With it. Kick, he wasn't strong, didn't knock him down. Come on.
Well, you know, talk about this match, talk about what's going on here, the viciousness, the roughness. How about what's coming up next week?
Oh, I gotta tell you, that challenge from that arrogant, rotten South African DeBeers, having the gall to challenge the All-American Dream, Billy Jack Haynes. What a match that'll be, Bruno.
What a match it'll be. I just question if DeBeers might not regret that. But then, anyway, that's next week. But right now, these two guys are still going at it. And Spivey still has the upper hand. But to Blair, you know, you got to give him credit. He's trying. He's hanging in there, and he's fighting back.
He's fighting with everything he's got.
It'll take everything he's got, because I see a very determined Spivey. And look at this.
Yeah,
for the tremendous blow. Yeah, but look at it. They took a tremendous blow from the top rope. He didn't even go down. He's woozy, but he's still in there.
Well, this is the first time I've seen Spivey where he's just coming back. It looked as if he was almost out of it. What is Brian doing?
Oh, beautiful move! Good move! You see what he came out center rope, leaped up in the air, caught Spivey from the back of the head, and I mean, drove him down at first.
Beautiful clothesline by Brian. Come on, if he can keep... another clothesline. He's got the big man down. Leg drop.
If he can keep it up, if he can deliver some blows like this here. Mistake. Man, mistake. You don't aim, you don't threaten, you don't stop, you keep going. That little pause, it just gave Spivey enough time to hook him by the thighs and jerk him over the top rope. Now they're both outside the ring.
Both outside the ring. We don't want a disqualification here.
Oh, jump right against the steel pole. Great maneuver. Gee, I was going to get a great move by Blair, but look at that. Didn't even face Spivey.
Look at these guys going at it. Tooth and nail with these two. The 10 count. The referee,
Well, you know, they're so into this now. They completely ignored the referee. The referee gave a proper count, but they just weren't listening, and they still don't know what's happening. All they want to do is really continue on and look at this, right? I thought he was going to drive right through the hallway there toward the dressing room.
What is this?
Hey, that's it. That's the only way. There's about 8-10 wrestlers coming in to pull these two apart, and that's the best thing that could possibly happen.
Well, wrestling fans, I see Houdini, one of the wrestlers down there, and it doesn't appear as he's going to create any magic here. In fact, I wish he would make this whole thing disappear. But I'm not satisfied with this ending, and I'm sure you fans aren't satisfied either. I think, and I would demand that we have a rematch with these two, with a real showdown to take place to determine who's the better man of these two guys. Well, Spivey's already left the ring area, back to the dressing room. Brian seems to be dazed. He doesn't seem to really know what's happening. He is busted up, fans. I think that Brian should go to the proper UWF officials, fans, and actually demand a rematch, because I don't believe that he is satisfied with the outcome of this match, because he really didn't get his revenge on Spivey the way he really wanted to go.
Vegas action. Hal America and OMLC will bring it right to you with this special television offer. Vegas Dream, the adult game for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Hey, adults, I want one of those. What is it?
Roulette.
Oh, great fun. I remember one time before I met you.
Mr. Big Time.
Keno.
That too. I once won my ticket home with that.
The slots.
Yes.
I love those things.
And blackjack.
Great games.
4 games, up to 4 players.
Finally, a video game for the rest of us.
Order Vegas Dream now for only $59.95 and get a half-price coupon for Hal America's Game Boy games, Shanghai or Revenge of the Gator.
Hey.
Oh, the number. Remember the first half.
468.
5354.
468.
5354.
Got it. Hey. Great ad.
Call now.
Sports Channel America is the home of the 7-day sports weekend. We've got the gridiron covered with the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame and the Canadian Football League. The Icemen reign supreme with our exclusive coverage of the National Hockey League, the U.S. Olympic Showcase, High School Game of the Week, Speedway Sunday, the Pro Boxing Tour, and much more. Sizzling professional and amateur sports 365 days a year. The 7-day sports weekend is here, only on the Sports Channel America Network.
Oh, yeah, everybody's buzzing over the UWF merchandise. Check out these caps. Aren't they cool? Check out this shirt. I like it. Oh, yeah, look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging. And look at... Oh, no, Haynes retaining Spivey. I don't think I'd get this one.
The Universal Wrestling Federation returns to the Southern California area on Thursday, October 11th. Tempers are going to go off the scale as the hottest stars heat up the night. Wow, Bruno, what action, what mayhem. I can't believe it.
That was really great, Herb. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. Tune in next week and you're going to see even more.
Ladies and gentlemen, our feature match next week. The challenge has been accepted by powerhouse Billy Jack Haynes, and he will take on next week on national television that arrogant, despicable Colonel DeBeers. Wow, what a main event that's going to be. See you next week, wrestling fans.